this bullshit drama, I can see right through. Everybody wants something they can't have, so they gon' put it on you. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. Over the ocean, I can see us there. Let's run away and be forever young. We'll catch the sun where there's no need to run. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. 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 I see you, and you see me too. We may be broke, but we see the truth. All this bullshit drama, I can see right through. Everybody wants something they can't have, so they gon' put it on you. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there. Over the ocean, I can see us there. Let's run away and be forever young. We'll catch the sun where there's no need to run. Wherever you go, yeah, you can take me there.
Hello.
Yeah, you can take me there. Yeah, you can take me there.
We ready for today's test and or quiz? Today we're doing a quantum mechanics quiz for fuck knows reason. Sure, I'll accept your cookies. Delicious. The radiation and matter have properties both particles and waves called wave particle duality. Next question. Max Planck's great discovery was that radiation energy is emitted in packets that he called quanta. When two particles are entangled and it is observed that one has its spin up, how long does it take for the other one's spin down? It is instantaneously. Next question. In Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, which two measurable properties of a particle cannot be observed precisely at the same time? It is position and momentum. Niels Bohr used quantum mechanics to describe which element? Oh, I'm not actually sure, but I'm going to say hydrogen. Makes sense, it's the most basic element, so that's sort of where I went with that one. The square of a particle's wave function describes the probability of what about the particle? Ooh. That it will decay, that it will disappear, that it has a particular place, that it is in a specific spin. Oh, yeah. It's the only thing that sort of makes sense there. It's what, because wave function describes it, normally its position, so. The Dirac equation shows that every particle has a what? Ooh, a duality, an antiparticle, a matrix, or a wave function. Wave function seems most likely. A duality, I don't think there would be. Oh, it was an antiparticle. I didn't know that actually. Wow. First one wrong. And in quantum mechanics, the angular momentum of a particle is called what? It's spin. What was the first antiparticle discovered? I would think a positron. Sup, Bic? Do you see? I'm getting some of these correct. And by some of them, I mean I only got one wrong. Which of these is not one of the four best? 9 out of 10. We're gonna replay. Hey man. So, wave particle duality. Next question. It's quanta. Next question. When two particles instantaneously. In Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, which two measurable properties of a particle cannot be observed precisely at the same time? It's position and momentum. Next one describes which element? Hydrogen. The square of a particle's wave, its particular place. Next question, the Dirac equation is for describes antiparticle. And quantum mechanics, angular momentum is for spin. Phone's still on, that's good. Positron. There you go. And momentum. There we go. 10 out of 10. See, I could do quantum mechanics. I'm gonna turn my phone down. How you doing, Morph? You having a good day? Let's see if there's any more. Quantum mechanics quiz. How well do you know quantum physics? I mean, you literally just did the same quiz twice to get full marks. Yeah, but on the first time I got 9 out of 10, so it's not bad. Is this going to be the same thing? When did Einstein publish general relativity? Probably. Wow. 1915. Which is the following right in the frequency of light is true? Red light has a greater frequency than green light. Green light has a greater frequency than blue light. This should be easy, man, but red light has a greater frequency than blue light, or blue light has a greater frequency than that. Which of these following has Einstein's general theory of relativity revolutionized? Radar guns. Could be all of the above, but wow, there was all of the above. How does it affect radar guns? And the other one. In ancient times, who developed the encryption system to keep secret messages? And the system is named after him. Julius Caesar, Plato, Socrates. This is a bullshit. This is not to do with quantum mechanics, man. Julius Caesar. Computers store information using language and alphabet consisting only of 2 numbers. Which of the following has 0 mass? Photon. Corroborate everybody. The speed at which waves moves are equal to length multiplied by time, time divided by length, or length divided by time. Waves are coordinated patterns that move through space. What are the locations of maximum wave height called? No idea. All energy particles are given type of exactly identical. All electrons are identical, all photons are identical, and so on. All electrons are identical. Oh, that's true. Why are you doing quizzes on one area of science that you know you're good at? Because I'm good at them specifically. That is the reason why I'm doing them. Which of the following does the Schrödinger equation assert? An electron in an atom moves in a way that depends on its energy of motion and the stored energy and location. The energy of motion is determined by the curviness of the psi wave representing the electron. The amount of stored energy depends on the electron's location. All of the above. Electron. I'm gonna guess all of the above because I wasn't actually quite sure on that, but sounds right. Wow. It's bullshit. Like 90% of those questions weren't even about, like there's one about encryption and stuff. Right. Who first described energy quanta? It was Max Planck. What is the many worlds interpretation of mechanics suggest? That each electron contains a tiny universe, that intelligent life somewhere, no. That all possibilities of quantum wave function become an alternate reality, that quantum mechanics is the only one that experience is only one of the many explanations of hypothetical wave. What are the 4 basic forces of the universe? Strong, weak, electromagnetic, gravitational. In quantum mechanics, the wave function is king. It provides a mathematical description of quantum state of a particle or system. What can the square of a magnitude of a particle's wave function tell us? Probability that according to the Dirac equation, given particle has an antiparticle. What was Schrödinger trying to convey with his famous Cannon box shot? Comes from in time is akin to the thing I probably saw it taken in my. I think it's B. That an object cannot be considered alive unless probably still with Einstein's Heisenberg's uncertainty principle tells us that some properties of a particle cannot be measured simultaneously. Exact position, which ones? Position of momentum. Don't know who that is. Peter Shor created an algorithm that demonstrated the potential superiority of quantum computers over classical computers at a certain tricky task. What is Shor's algorithm for? Different virtual building a high-powered processing software. Finding prime factors, predicting the probability of certain quantum phenomena. Instagram mainly. Which experimental demonstration of quantum principles was described by Physics World as the most beautiful experiment of all time? How is that a fucking obviously it's to do with quantum mechanics and stuff, but really, the Mythbusters blowing up a cement truck. Double slit experiment. Yeah, but the double slit experiment isn't even necessarily to do with quantum mechanics, isn't it? It's just to do with waves, right? It doesn't have to be specifically about quantum mechanics. Which of the following technologies does not inherently rely... It's like the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. It doesn't necessarily have to be to do with quantum mechanics. It's quantum mechanics. Yeah. I mean... There's also been lots of different double slit experiments as well. So, I mean... It's not very specific. You know, well, I say lots, but I mean, you know, electrons, photons. Which of the following technologies does not inherently rely on quantum physics principles? Lasers, LEDs, transistors, reflecting. What does the energy of a photon depend on? Oh, it's just wavelength. Because if it's, I don't know what you'd call it. If it's like that, right? Hold on, let me see if I can, if it's like that, there we go. That's going to be more intense than that, right? If you see what I'm saying, I know I'm doing this in paint, but... what property of quantum mechanics dubbed spooky distant or action at a distance has been demonstrated with pairs of photons? True or false? At an international conference in June 2017, physicists agreed upon the one correct interpretation of quantum mechanics. False. There's like 10. A quantum superposition of both true and false. Which is these is not an actual product. What is this? Power energy to scalar science, ion pendant, and they're all actual. This is such a goofy fucking quiz. Research suggests that some birds may use quantum mechanics in surprising ways. Oh, I learned this recently. By bridging on them power line, their eyes can see. That's it. And the double slit shows that particle properties of light photons are quantum. 0 out of 0. Does that mean I did good because I got full marks? What the fuck? Correct answers 0 out of 0. Was there no questions? Shit. Should I do that? Science. Science who wants hair. We'll try this again. Right, which of the following measures largest? Centimeter, meter, kilometer, or kilometer? I'll do this one time, then I'll go off, unless if I get a particularly shit score. Which of the following expressions is smallest? So it's 12, 15, That would just be 15, right? That's 13. Rock is solid. I said rock is a solid. I was going to say rock is a solid example of a, and then solid. Jesus Christ. What is the average of this? 10, 15, divided by 3, 5. There you go. Was that better, man? Who's the first man to walk on the moon? In the metric system, how many meters are there in one? How many degrees are there in a circle? That is -2, -3. What is the maximum number of electrons that can fit on the atom's 4th energy level? I think it's 32. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is a solid exchange directly into gas? What is it called when a solid exchange directly into gas? Evaporation, expansion. What's it called, man? Should I do another test? You got any interesting tests that I should do? Phonomorph was required there. Yeah. Fun means greater. Sublimation. Oh shit! Wait, what? Oh, product. It's times together. I always fucking word math is retarded. Where's the sum? Yeah, sum and product. I always fucking forget that. Like, sum is obvious, and then when I hear product, I just think of the same thing. When I used to 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. The metric system, how many centimeters you need to make 1 meter. Fine, I'm gonna fuse protons. Oxygen, right? Carbon. Huh? Pretty sure it's oxygen. Oh man, which one is it? Oh, it's carbon. Shit. Following measurement is largest. 19, 20. Rock is an example of a solid. 10, 15. Central part of an atom is called nucleus. The layer of gas surrounded by Earth is called. In the metric system, how many milligrams are there needed to make up? The following element has a few protons. Hydrogen. What is the half-life of a radioactive substance if it takes 6 hours for... Shit, I'm just gonna pull the lab. It's gonna be so much easier. 3 hours. That's my final answer. Balancing fucking chemical reactions. Right. I think it might be one. So bad at balancing equations. I used to know how to do this, but we did it for such a short period of time. I mean, it wouldn't be 3 hours. It would be less. What is the 3 hours in relation to? That's connected. The last cell didn't quite. Oh. You know, I think it might be 2. Okay, I'm gonna go with 2. Which is the 4 fundamental forces of nature binding quarks together? That is... Oh, quarks together. Yeah. How else discover the nucleus of an atom? Aha. Hold on.